Well, California's Attorney General, meanwhile, Jerry Brown, well, he is also launching an investigation into ACORN and an investigation into the making of those controversial undercover videos, you know, the ones that we're talking about, made by conservative activists James O'Keefe and Hannah Giles. Joining us now is the Deputy Press Secretary for Governor Arnold Schwarzenegger, Aaron McLear. Aaron, welcome this morning.
Good morning, Eric.
The purpose of the investigation, what do you want to find out?
We want to see if there's any wrongdoing, see if there's any illegal activity. The tapes were outrageous. I think everybody agrees with that. It warrants a full investigation, so the governor asked the Attorney General to do that. He's now said he is going to launch an investigation, and we look forward to see where that leads.
ACORN, though, calls it, quote, political grandstanding. I mean, it's the same type of attack that they use against the Democrat Ross Miller and the Democratic Attorney General of Nevada. Is this political grandstanding by the governor and by the Attorney General?
Well, I think Secretary Miller makes a great point. He's a Democrat. The Attorney General in our neighboring state of Nevada is also a Democrat. This has nothing to do with politics whatsoever. The Attorney General here, Jerry Brown, is a Democrat. He's running for governor probably next year. So it's important to note that this is not a Republican or a Democrat issue. People of all stripes saw those videotapes, have seen the allegations, and are outraged by this. And I believe the people of California want this investigated.
What type of problems have you had, if any, dealing with ACORN in California?
Well, at this point, we've just had the Attorney General launch the investigation. We'll see where that leads. The one tape, you're talking about the videotapes from a few weeks ago with the prostitute and the pimp. One of those was in San Bernardino County in our Inland Empire. We've also had allegations of fraudulent voter registration in San Diego County. The Secretary of State in our state actually referred a few of those cases to the San Diego District Attorney's Office, and so they were investigating that down in San Diego County.
You know, I've heard when we were at the voter fraud unit here at Fox News investigating a lot of this, we heard about allegations in San Diego of signing up illegal immigrants from Mexico right over the border. Is this where that investigation is leading to you? We weren't able to follow that up. Is that similar to what they're investigating?
Well, what's going on in San Diego are a couple of things. One, they had a videotape of an ACORN worker telling this same pimp and prostitute in the videotape how to illegally smuggle, I think, 13 to 15-year-old girls across the border. And then also, aside from that, we have these allegations of voter fraud. 5, I believe, different cases that the Secretary of State, a Democrat in our state, sent to the local prosecutor. So there's, you know, the allegations on ACORN doing mischievous things is nothing new. We believe, from our standpoint, when we find out about it, we need to have the proper authorities investigate.
All right, and finally, the final point, there's also a potential issue with the making of those videos that in California it apparently is against the law to make a video or an audio recording without someone's permission. Is that part of the investigation also?
I believe so. The Attorney General said he will look into that and everything else, but it doesn't change the fact that these workers for this organization, on a number of occasions, were videotaped doing absolutely outrageous things, suggesting that people engage in prostitution and human trafficking and other things. And so we look forward to the investigation, and whether or not this is admissible is another question, but it doesn't change the fact that these allegations have been brought to light.
All right, Aaron McLear, Deputy Press Secretary for Governor Arnold Schwarzenegger, where there's another investigation of ACORN, this in the Golden State. Aaron, thanks for joining us this morning.
Thank you.